He would not follow in the footsteps of his father Popeye, an 11-year NBA journeyman.
He was kind of disappointed or confused at first a little bit, but had no idea what hockey was.
As a parent, you're like, ice hockey, you know, especially as a professional basketball player. You know, I don't know anything about ice hockey.
My dad played basketball. I didn't really get into it. You know, it just wasn't fast enough for me.
We'd always ask him, hey, you want to play baseball? You want to play basketball? And he always said, no, no. He goes, and he wouldn't say, I loved hockey. He said, I love to skate.
11 years ago, Denver was the perfect setting for Seth to take to the ice, especially with Popeye playing for the Nuggets. Because he was based out of the Pepsi Center, Popeye happened to run into Joe Sakic one day, and their conversation helped Popeye warm up to the idea of hockey.
I stopped and started talking to him and just said, hey, Joe, you know, my kids want to play ice hockey. It's like, man, I don't know anything about ice hockey. What do I need to do? And he looked at me and just said, well, from the look of you, your kids are going to be huge. He goes, and they're going to be good athletes. He goes, you just need to teach them how to skate.
Although Popeye has come to accept Seth's chosen sport, as a Mavericks assistant coach, Popeye might have hoped that having Seth hang around the team would have encouraged him to take up hoops.
I never could convince him, and he can play basketball. That's the funny thing about it. You know, he's built like a basketball player. Like you said, he's 6'3", 6'4". He has long arms, can handle the ball. He's left-handed, has a really good shot, can dunk.
Instead, Seth learned one of pro sports' most basic secrets to success from watching Dirk Nowitzki's practice habits.
It just shows how much work he puts into it actually behind the scenes that nobody else sees, and how much it pays off during games.
Armed with work ethic and talent, Seth has progressed so rapidly that USA Hockey invited the 16-year-old defenseman to compete with America's best 19-year-olds for a spot on this winter's World Junior team.
I was questioning right away, what are we doing? You know, what are we doing bringing a 94 in? This kid must be special.
People always tell me, you know, go for the experience. Even if you don't make it, it's okay. I don't really roll that way. You know, I came here to make the team.
Jones showed that confidence and maturity in camp last week, impressing USA Hockey coaches and brass not only with his talent, but his intangibles.
The puck skills and the skating skills, that's one part of it, but he sees the ice very well. He makes good decisions out there, and I think you know, the quote-unquote hockey sense, he has hockey sense in all aspects of the game.
All the while, a converted hockey dad was paying close attention to camp updates.
Was I surprised that he made the cut? Yeah, a little surprised. But you know, when he seems like as a kid, when he puts his mind to something, he's pretty good at accomplishing things.
John Liu, TSN, Lake Placid, New York.